Nigerians are protesting around the country because they are fed up with the massacre and kidnapping of their own families. And while this is happening, the Nigerian government is paying an American lobbying firm named DCI almost 14 billion naira to tell the US government that Nigeria is protecting Christians. Yet as I speak, children in Oyo are still in captivity. Christians are being killed in Plateau. Hundreds of victims, mainly women and children, are still in the bush in Kwara and Borno for months. Nobody's come to rescue them. Their government has money to pay groups to lie to the public about what's happening in Nigeria. But they can't pay for weapons, they can't pay for soldiers, for drones, for the equipment to stop killing, to stop the kidnapping, to rescue people, to go and rescue Nigerian citizens that are being held in captivity in their own land. If Nigerian leadership was truly protecting Christians, they wouldn't be burying their own families every day. They wouldn't be crying out for their children to be rescued from the hands of terrorists. It seems they are more interested in funding lies to be told than to actually solve the issue of terrorism. I mean, this firm that Nigeria is paying is directly targeting me. They're lying about who I am, what I've said. They've claimed that I went and directed Christians to go and kill Muslims, that I'm responsible for the deaths of Muslims. They even claim that no Christian worshippers were killed in the Palm Sunday massacre in Jos, that it was just some random shooting. They claim that terrorists have been losing ground in Nigeria. Yet we continue to see Nigerians murdered and kidnapped on a daily basis. We have to ask this question. Why is the Nigerian government paying billions of naira to an American lobbying firm to lie and mislead both the public and the US government about the truth from the ground in Nigeria? On behalf of my faith and my belief in Christ, I will stand for truth. I will stand for justice. I will be the voice for the voiceless, and I will continue to do so. The massacre and the oppression of innocent people will not happen in silence, nor in the shadows. And it doesn't matter how much money the Nigerian government pays to lobbying groups to lie. The truth will be told, and truth will prevail. We will continue to speak and to fight for truth until peace reigns in Nigeria. Until families are no longer burying their own. Until children can go and learn mathematics and grammar, in history, in peace. Until children are no longer sleeping on the forest floor, sleeping in the bush.
Nigerian government is making the right person famous. They are making Livinus famous, and that's good. They are helping us to make the right person a celebrity, which is good. And they need to build more prisons. You know why? They are going to make many more of us famous, because we're not giving up. We're not stopping. You see, but in my opinion, Livinus Nwosu has suffered more than any other Ratel, in my opinion, apart from Very Dark Man, obviously. Livinus Nwosu has suffered the brutality of Nigerian police. He has suffered the brutality of Nigerian bad government. Livinus Nwosu has suffered so much so that you begin to ask yourself that Naim Bidonli Ratel, in a good way. And that's my opinion, by the way. Yeah? No Ratel has suffered waiting this Livinus Nwosu don't take in IC, apart from Very Dark Man. But it's good. Let the Nigerian government build more prisons, because the one they have will not contain Nigerian youths. It will not contain Ratels. You see, that thing that Livinus Nwosu is doing, that is giving them sleepless nights, each and every one of you must fall out. You must fall out in solidarity. We must carry on from where Livinus Nwosu stopped, pending his release, pending the time he's going to come out. We are never ever going to relent. We are not going to stop, because that is exactly what they want. Let them make us famous. We need that famous. We need to be recognized as celebrities in Nigeria. And I am very happy they are doing it to the right person. Someone that's got a heart. Someone that knows how to be a human being. Someone that sees humanity before anything else. Someone that cares only for the benefits of people. Someone that would never want to subjugate anybody into any kind of brutality or suffering. Someone that has the big heart to contain all kinds of human beings, regardless of their race, regardless of their state of origin, regardless of their religion, and regardless of their tribe. Someone that knows no ethnicity. That is who they are making famous, and that is Livinus Nwosu. By the time they are done with him, there will be millions of Livinus Nwosu in Nigeria, because it's about to start. We all must fall out and carry on from where Livinus Nwosu stopped. That's the only way we can respect Livinus Nwosu. And the best support that Livinus Nwosu needs right now is to make sure that every one of us fall out. That thing that Livinus Nwosu is doing, we have to increase the volume. We have to increase the tempo. Now is the time, not tomorrow. We must continue. Alota continues. Nonsense.
Whenever I say God bless Very Dark Man, I know what I'm saying. Not be say because my voice not the count, but because see, inside voice day. Check the country and tell me you're not feeling the impact of a Very Dark Man in the space. Anybody that want to come and say you're praising him, feel free. This is not me praising him. Listen to this video. This is not praises. This is me telling you that we all need ourselves. If you're fighting for a better Nigeria and you have a problem with that guy called Very Dark Man, then your agenda is different. When somebody comes out to speak, the youth and the masses, then they feel him. Now he's on INEC. Tell me you're not feeling the impact of people wanting to get their PVCs. From when he wake up, say all the teachers in Oyo State, march the streets. Tell me you are not feeling it in Oyo. From Oyo, you enter Lagos. From Lagos, you enter Ogun. From Ogun, Ibadan. Everywhere. Even from my state, you go SUP. You don't understand? That is impact. I'm not undermining the voices of other Nigerians that have been talking. Yes, they have been doing their best. Yes, they have been talking. But you see this man, just today, watch his video. What was his video about? That video was poised towards INEC. Now, INEC don't say we did a bit distracted, of which we are not distracted. We're only trying to still lend our voice on the kidnapped children, you know, where they or your state. But because they see that all our focus is on that very, you know, matter, they put deadline of voters card for month's end. 6 months to election. Thank you, Very Dark Man, for this video. Say for US, you fit still even do your voters card on that day, register, and you vote. I don't understand where we are going to. Billions of naira that have been given to INEC. But see the rubbish. See the plan. But I know, as he don't talk, it don't be. INEC restrain. See, more na retrace una step. Because we know. As soon as they come, we are ahead of una. God bless everybody that has been speaking. INEC, the kidnapped victims, the children. God bless you all. No say we need ourselves to work. All of una we want the plan agenda. Una don't see them. Una don't see them. The political too. Una don't see them. You just sit up on your ass. They talk. Your voice not fit command anybody come up from your ass. You know get. That is what we call a voice. God bless everybody that have been speaking up. Don't stop speaking up. God bless you all. This very election, you go choke. Even Tinubu they feel it.
The present government, the Tinubu regime and Seyi Makinde must stop playing politics with the lives of Nigerians. What is playing out is simple politics. The Constitution of Nigeria states it clearly that the primary objectives of government is the security and welfare of citizens. So if you cannot take care of that, leave. It's as simple as that. We cannot have 47 children in the forest and political bandits are holding primaries. Because these political bandits are worse than the bandits that are in the forest. In fact, ideologically, they were the ones who created the bandits that are in the forest. So what we are saying is that our children must not be used as pawns in their chess game. Release them immediately. And we are saying this clearly, especially in the southwest. Do not start the negotiation soon. Insecurity in Nigeria has now become an a commercial chain where you have kidnappers, you have lobbyists, you have security officers, you have negotiators, you have people who steal even from the negotiation. That is not what we want. We don't want insecurity, we don't want kidnapping to become a commercial chain. We are saying that stop insecurity now, release these children now.
So now, the question right now is, I know you have some demands. What are those demands? I need you to itemize those demands right now and let Nigerians know exactly what your demands are. Itemize them. Number one,
release our children and teachers immediately. 2, rehabilitate them. 3, compensate all of them. And another thing is that we are also demanding a probe into the security architecture of Nigeria, starting with the security votes that Makinde says he receives. In fact, he claimed that he bought an aircraft for surveillance. Till this moment, we've not seen any aircraft. To even go and check where those children are, we've not seen any aircraft. So we are demanding a probe into that. Someone who wants to become the president must start, the accountability must start from this moment. And so what we are saying is very clear. All these demands are clear. Release these children now. Stop playing politics. Look at what they did yesterday. Look at what they did. Not until when we announced this protest, that was when they now realized that they have one strong delegation that they can send to Ogbomoso. After 2 weeks, you're sending strong delegation, and those ones also went as if they are doing Olubadan coronation or someone of Ogbomoso's coronation, putting on Agbada Femi, what's his name now? Nuhu Ribadu and Co. That's not what we are saying. Gbajabiamila Amina also went to the children to commiserate with the teacher, and he was not speaking grammar. That's not what we are saying now.
Some people talk, say they will put fire in Oyo State if Seyi Makinde no follow them. Now, election time, you can see the fire. You see the children from school. Now, you can see today, Benkelemes, former minister of power, they've kidnapped the sister and children. So you can see that there is fire in Oyo State already. And this kind of fire is looking like political fire. It's different from the kind of kidnapping that we see around Nigeria. This one now, they are not targeting VIPs. So this one, there is political undertone. And some people don't talk, say, then go put fire for that state. Some people don't talk am. Making that they think when people talk. DSS, I think it is time to pick Wike up now. Wike promised to put fire in Oyo State, and in the last 2-3 weeks now, fire don't enter the state. Benkeleme sister, they don't carry her. So I dey tell you now, people talk carelessly, say I go put fire confidently on national television, on video, on camera, and you people are still looking, and they are still kidnapping people in Oyo State. Now, Benkeleme today, we don't know who will be tomorrow. Onto Sobado Daoro, please, this is more than just the normal kidnapping. This is looking like politically motivated kidnapping.
Secondly, President Jonathan, I walked through the phone lines and I got some messages from my sources. They are saying the plot is actually thickening, that some people are pushing him. But I've got word for President Jonathan today. Those that are pushing you were those that disgraced you in 2015. Were those that used the media arsenal against you. Those that are behind you now and are pushing you to run were those that didn't find you worthy in 2015. Were those that carried placards calling you all sorts of names. Were those that carried live goats and put your picture in front of that live goat. Were those that went on Twitter and said that if we rather vote an animal or vote you, they will vote an animal and go home feeling fulfilled. President Jonathan, you have served and done your time. Do not let them push you into their game. I'm sure the clergyman told you this, and he told you much. Because these people are users. And when they are done with you, they'll discard you. Because they never had respect for you in 2015. And you see, they say time heals wounds, but with more time going by, their resentment for you has grown. But all they just see now is how to use you to be part of their game. President Jonathan, I know the pressure is much on you to run. They're pushing. They're doing everything.
Information reaching me right now is that Levinus Nwosu have been kidnapped by the DSS. Yes, you know, their normal modus operandum, the way they kidnap innocent citizens, and they can be able to track you as an innocent citizen trying to speak up, can be able to track you easily, but the kidnappers in the bush, they can't be able to track them. It is very difficult for them to track the kidnappers in the bush. That is the country we found ourselves into. And the reason why DSS picked or DSS kidnapped Levinus Nwosu was because of the video where he was going about educating market women and telling them not to vote for APC again and not to allow APC to bribe them. When they come with their money, they should collect and not vote them and make sure they vote out APC come 2027 general election. Now, you see, this is what we are talking about. But guess what? DSS just get ready to kidnap all of us, because that same thing that Levinus did that you people kidnapped him for, we are going to start it very soon. So just get ready. We are starting it very soon. We are going to the grassroots. We are going to the marketplaces to go and educate the women and tell them not to vote APC in 2027. We are going to tell them if APC bring money, they should take the money. It is their money. They should take the money and not vote them. APC is a disaster. APC is a disgrace. Yes, that is what APC is. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a cancer to Nigerians, and we must get rid of that cancer. Come 2027 election, we must get rid of that cancer. He should pack his bag and go. Keep doing your master's bidding, kidnapping innocent citizens in the name of trying to shut everyone up. But enough is enough. We can no longer keep quiet. You people should get ready to kidnap all of us. We can no longer keep quiet. You people are doing what you know how to do best. Fighting for your slave masters. Those that keep you in poverty. Those that keep you in abject hunger. That is the people you are fighting for. Shame on you, shame on DSS. Shame on the entire DSS. It's a disgrace that they are using you people to carry out their illegalities. Shame on you all. Get ready to arrest each and every one of us, because we are going to educate those market women and tell them not to vote APC come 2027. Yes, we are going to do that.
Now, for the record, APC una go pack us tire. You don't understand? Una go pack us tire. Una don't carry Levinus. Now, Commander Koboko una the one they target now. The same youth who supposed to follow us they speak. Now they turn against us now. This is the level of Nigeria. This is where Nigeria don't day now. The same youth who supposed to stand with us. They speak for us, follow us, they speak. Now they day against us now. Now, I got this message this evening about Commander Koboko. Now, what is the content of the message? This is APC Calabar. APC Calabar, now posting. Now their group chat for screenshot this thing. Come now. Now watch. The person said, anybody that knows this guy should call him to order, because we the indigenous of ethics on are watching him. Should any protest happen and hoodlums get into spoiling what will take the government time to renovate, we will look for him, because when something happened for another state, yearly mindset too. When something happened for another state, it will lead a protest in Cross River State, as if the thing took place. Yeah, let him be very careful. Let him be very careful. Oh. We don't want any distraction in any state again. So now, the students will adopt 45 students when they don't dey bush for over 2 weeks plus now, going to 3 weeks now. So it no consign us. So why do our people now say we are one Nigeria? So it no consign us now, because you are benefiting from the present government. It no concern you. You feel say no concern you now. So now Commander Koboko now can be your threat. This is a life to threat. I know they tell now for God. Just in case anything happen to Commander Koboko, we will not take it lightly to now. You don't understand? The youth in Calabar, if una they watch eye, una open a pure eye like this, una allow people where they speak out for now. Make they see quench the person, see cover. You don't see that the say oppression, they go for inside that Calabar. I don't believe them. Now this one and I say believe. And we are calling on the honorable minister, the chairman of APC. According to this is the chairman of APC, All Congress APC in Cross River State, covering Calabar, is Honorable Christian Sunday 18. Abi, now they say now what be your name be that? Let me even check. Okay, this is this image. I will put this image on this picture. So I beg, sir, Honorable James Ekon, now another person name I want to see for yourself. Whoever the minister be, whoever the chairman be, please tag him to this post. I don't know the person. Maybe I will create another post. I will tag her. I don't really know because they see different faces. We need to know the chairman of the APC for there. Say I beg, do something about this thing. Now what you they tell people, they go tell people be this. So if anybody come outside now, come speak in mind now, come cry out, say what the government they do no good. We need justice. So some people tell me say they go the same threats, and you be youth, you did this country, this are cheap, they meet where you did. Now Commander Koboko be your problem. Rats in Cross River State, Calabar, Mona not take this lightning, Mona protect her. If anything is wrong, go all now responsible. Because this is nonsense. They don't carry Levinus. They won't carry Koboko again now. I beg. Even me where I did for yesterday for the waka, I gotta look myself where before I waka. This is the major reason I cancel the protest and I plan that day. Because I don't already know everything don't spoil already. I say, you make an announcement my I know they receive call, different messages. May they see you there now, may they do this one now. Before person call come and tell you, no worry, no go that protest, so they don't plan you. All these things don't make any sense. That's why I wait in the evening. Later go for evening. I had to cancel it. If you hear they speak, your plan say they speak, they go your target you. Make anything no put to Komeda Koboko. At least now, Clivinus now will not send a DSS carry that one. They'll send lawyer go.